Hello everyone, welcome to another video tutorial from your channel Aditya White. So today in this video we shall be talking on COVID-19 tests that are PCR and RDT test, namely polymerase chain reaction and rapid diagnostic test. So in this video we'll talk on the principle, mechanism, the steps and how do the test follows. So let's move on now. So this is our real-time PCR or reverse transcription PCR here, and this is our diagnostic test, rapid diagnostic test. So let's see the principle. Real-time PCR is based on the principle of detecting the genetic material of the coronavirus, that is positive single-stranded RNA. Okay, and a rapid diagnostic test is based on antibody testing method. In real-time PCR, what actually happens is it is actually the process of amplification of DNA. But in this test, what happens is the genetic material, if present in the sample, is converted into DNA. That is, RNA is being converted into DNA by the process called reverse transcription. And then the number of DNA is amplified or increased to many more number. Then a probe is added, which is called CyberGreen probe, which acts as a fluorescing agent that gives fluorescence to the DNA or sample. And as the number of fluorescence increases with time, then it increases that the sample is positive for the coronavirus test, and if the fluorescence is constant, then it indicates the negative for the coronavirus test. So this was the overall concept for PCR technique here. And in rapid diagnostic test, as we have already mentioned, it tests for the antibody which is formed by the immune system in the person against the particular coronavirus. So this was the concept for rapid diagnostic test. Now let's move on. Now let's see the difference between the tests here. Here in PCR test, the sample is swab here, and in the RDT test, the sample is blood test here, the antibody test. How long do results take? Actually, PCR is a long process technique, so it takes time, and RDT is a short process technique, so it takes about 10 to 15 minutes only. And now let's see what is required. Swab from nose or throat is required in the PCR technique, and blood sample is required in the RDT technique. What happens next is laboratory runs a polymerase chain reaction PCR test, and a small solution added to test device, that is buffer solution, is added in RDT test in the sample. Now let's see how does it work. Looks for corona genetic material, as we have already mentioned, and detects antibody created by body to fight virus. This was the concept for RDT test. And what does a positive result mean now? Patient has the virus, patient has had the virus in the past. So this was the difference between the two tests here. And today in this video we shall be discussing about the rapid diagnostic test, and in the upcoming video, if possible, we will discuss on PCR technique again in detail. So let's move on now. So RDT means rapid diagnostic test. This test is mainly based on antibody testing, as we have already mentioned. Now let's move on. So this is the real kit which is available in the market, the rapid test kit. As you can clearly see, here is the buffer, this is the kit. Yeah, now let's move on. As we have already mentioned that it is the antibody testing method in which the presence of antibody against the coronavirus is tested. If the antibody is present against the coronavirus in the sample, then it is tested as positive for the coronavirus. If not present, means if there is no antibody, then it is tested negative for the coronavirus. So this was the basic concept, as we have already mentioned. Now let's move on. So this is our real kit, which is somewhat like the pregnancy kit or sugar testing kit also. So here, as you can see, there are many markings here: B, S, IgM, IgG and C. B is known as a buffer as for sample loading. IgM and IgG are the antibodies or immunoglobulins, and C is the control section here. And IgM, IgG are the antibodies which are produced for the coronavirus here. IgM is the primary immune response and IgG is the secondary immune response here. So here basically what happens is buffer helps the sample to go or to drift from down to upward to the control section here by the capillarity action. So let's move on, we'll discuss on it in detail also. So how coronavirus test kits work, so let's discuss on it now. So there are, let's just start with the simple steps here. As you can see in step 1, add 10 microliter of sample, that is blood sample, which is finger pricked. And then step 2 is add 2 drops of sample diluent, which is our buffer, or which is a PBS buffer here, phosphate buffer solution. And step 3 is read results in 15 to 20 minutes. So these were the simple steps. Now let's move on for the interpretation of results. Here as you can clearly see, if there is a red line on the control section, only red line on the control section, then it indicates that the test is negative for coronavirus. And if there is any red line on any of the antibody section along with the control section, then it indicates for the positive test of coronavirus here, as you can clearly see. And if there is no line on the control section, only line in the antibody section, then it indicates that the kit is invalid or the kit is faulty here, because it to work properly there must be a line on the control section. This is the basic concept here. So this was all about the steps. Now let's move on. So now let's see clearly what are the tests for. So here in the first test you can clearly see there is a clear red line on the control section here, which indicates that there is no antibody formed against coronavirus, so it is tested positive, so it is tested actually negative for coronavirus. So this was the concept. Now let's see in the negative let's see in the second test kit here. Here what actually happened is there is a red line in the antibody site IgG and the control section also, so which indicates that you have been infected with the coronavirus previously. Now you are again encounter the second time, so you need to be in quarantine or self isolation. So this was the clear concept here. Now in the third test you can clearly see that there is a red line in IgM section and control section, which indicates that you are recently been infected with the coronavirus, so you need to be in self isolation. Okay. And here in the last test you can clearly see that there is a red line on all the three two antibodies and control section also, so which indicates that you are recently been infected with the coronavirus, and coronavirus 2 to 3 weeks ago, and you are in a recovery phase, that you are in a kind of immune now, so but also you need to be in isolation. So this was the overall concept for testing, and when it gives positive, when it gives negative results. So this was the overall concept, guys. Let's move on now. So here are the results and the interpretation here. As I have already mentioned, IgM positive, IgG positive means interpretation is recent infection with SARS-CoV-2. If IgM is positive, IgG is negative, the recent infection with SARS-CoV-2. And if IgM is negative and IgG is positive, previous infection with SARS-CoV-2, as we have already mentioned. And if IgM is negative and IgG is also negative, means no infection or not enough detectable antibodies in the early infection. So guys, this was the overall concept of how the RDT test works, or how the test kits works. So I hope that after watching the video, your concept or doubt about how the test kits work on coronavirus, it might have cleared. So if you found the video effective, so please hit the like button, please share, and for more videos like this all, please subscribe the channel. So for today this much only. Thank you. Stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.